What's up, Rockstar? I am Coach Rosbetine Betty Rocker, and today I have a really fun full body workout for you. For this workout, I am going to be using some weighted objects, so go on and grab your water bottles, your laundry jugs, anything just to give you a little bit of extra resistance for this workout. And then if you would like to have an elevated surface or some of the moves, go on and grab that handy. You can be using a chair like I will be, or an ottoman, the side of your table. Again, anything that you have available. For this workout, we have two different circuits that we're going to be getting through, and for a majority of it, we're going to be working in that 10 to 12 rep range. So if you have the options to kind of increase or decrease in your weights, you want to pick a weight that's appropriate for that move that you can get to 10 without being completely exhausted. But if you get to 12 and you still have a lot more, go on and increase your resistance. So you can play with it as you go. We're going to be doing 3 rounds each circuit, so you can be building on as you're going. Our first move is going to be a squat to press. So go on and bend your knees to pick up your weighted objects and go on and place those right on top of your shoulders. Your palms are facing each other. So again, we're going 10 to 12 here. We're going to start with a nice squat. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes. Shoot those hips straight back. As we're powering up through our heels, we're going to shoot our arms straight up into a neutral overhead press. Bring the weights back down. Go squat, power up. Nice. So when we're coming up, hips shoot back. When we're coming up, we're tucking our hips in at the top, protecting our lower back. Rib cage is neutral, so hips go back, drive. Nice straight spine, chest is open. Nice work here. Make sure on these squats, your knees are tracking over your toes. Good, knees track out, power up. Awesome job, Rockstar. Woo! Make sure you're breathing. Inhale on the way down, exhale as you come up. Let's do one more. Nice work. All right, our next move is gonna be a bent over neutral row. So I'm gonna stick with my same weights here. So I'm gonna have a soft bend in my knees. Go on and roll your shoulders back and down. We're gonna keep a straight spine while hinging at our hips here. Palms are down in front of you, facing each other here. We're gonna pull the weight back by your hip, leading with the elbow and squeezing your shoulder blades. So that's 1. Again, we're going 10 to 12 here. So we're gonna pull it back, squeeze. Lower with control. Leading with the elbows. Palms are facing each other. Nice work. Make sure you're breathing. You want to be pulling that weight back by your hip, really squeezing those shoulders, your shoulder blades. Good. Couple more. Really pull it back and squeeze. Awesome job. I got one more. Nice. When you're finished with your reps, go on and bend your knees to place your weighted objects down. We're moving to our third move, which is a crossbody mountain climber. I'm going to be doing this on my elevated surface on my chair here. You can come down to the floor into your full plank if that is within your practice, but we're going to do 30 seconds. So go on and meet me in your tall plank. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Pull your belly button in and up towards your spine, and make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. We're going to be going crossbody, so you're going to be taking your knee, opposite wrist, return, other side. Once you have the rhythm, go on and jog it out. And we're going 30 seconds on the clock starts now. So make sure you're breathing. Try and keep your gaze in between your fingertips. You don't want to be looking down at your knees. Nice work. Keep breathing. Good. Make sure your belly button's pulling up towards your spine. There's no arch in your lower back. So good. We want to be light on our feet here. We got 10 more seconds. Awesome job. Finish this out strong. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last move of our circuit is gonna be a full body roll up. So go and lie down on your backs. So you want your feet to be slightly wider than your hip distance. I like mine about the width of my mat. I'm gonna take my arms and place them right on top of my shoulders. We're just gonna be starting with a momentum with a sit-up. We're gonna be tucking our chin towards our chest, starting with those shoulders, pulling up. We're gonna reach all the way forward past our toes, rolling back 1 vertebrae at a time. We're gonna be doing 10 to 12 of these. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Awesome job. Roll up using those abdominals. So good, Rockstar. Nice. Make sure you're breathing. When you're coming all the way up, that's your exhale. Let all the air out of your diaphragm. Good. Nice and slow. Control it on the way down. Curl it up. Good. Nice and slow. Couple more here. Curl. You want to be focusing on using your abs to pull you up and controlling you on the way down versus letting the momentum jerk you forward and then flopping down. Nice and controlled. We're strong here. Last one. Woo! Nice work. All right, we're back to the top. We have our squat to press. So go on and pick up your weights. Again, 10 to 12 reps here. So go on and choose a weight that is appropriate for you for that rep range. Starting with the weights, fingertips are facing each other. Weights on top of your shoulders. Knees are gonna track over your toes. Shoot those hips back. Power up. We're pressing up through our heels. Exhaling on the way up. Awesome job. Hips go back. Power it up. Back and drive. Nice work. Couple more. Check in. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes as you're coming up and down in that squat position. So good. I got 3 more here. 2, last one. Woo! All right, bent over row. Again, our palms are facing each other here. So we're gonna start by rolling those shoulders back and down. Soften in the knees, we're hinging at our hips. So we're gonna lead with our elbows, pull the weight back by our hips, squeeze, and return. Squeeze, nice work. Make sure you have a nice straight spine here. So my gaze is down at the floor, couple feet in front of my feet. Good, you don't wanna be looking up, cranking your neck. Lead with those elbows. Really pull those shoulder blades in towards each other and squeeze. Awesome job. Weights coming back by that hip, big row. Pull it back, squeeze. Let's do 2 more. Nice work. All right, bend your knees, place those down. We have our crossbody mountain climber. 30 seconds. You can do this on your elevated surface. I'm gonna come to my full plank here. So on a meet knee, hands are underneath your shoulders. Belly button's drawing in, no arch in the lower back. And here we go, we're gonna jog it out. Coming diagonal, getting that extra core work in here while we're getting our heart rate up. And we're breathing. Nice and light on our feet. We don't wanna be looking down at our knees. Try and keep your gaze right in between your fingertips. Nice work, we got 10 more seconds here, Rockstar. Finish this strong. So good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have our full body roll up. I'm gonna add a little extra resistance this round. Totally optional, but I'm gonna just take my weight. I'm gonna hold it in between my hands here. I'm gonna lie down on my back again. Your feet are wider than hip distance, just slightly. Mine are about the width of my mat. I'm gonna hold my weight right on top so my hands are on top of my shoulders. Again, starting by tucking the chin towards your chest, rolling up those shoulders, coming out, reaching long, nice and controlled here. Good, we're doing 10 to 12 of these, belly buttons drawing in. We're using our abs. Nice work, roll it up. I really feel this more in my upper abs here. So good, such a good workout. Belly buttons drawing in, reach. Nice and controlled, 1 vertebrae at a time. Get your breath in there, make sure you're not holding your breath. Sometimes on ab workouts or doing ab movements, it's really easy to hold your breath. You gotta make sure you're timing your movement with your breath. Inhale on the way down. Nice work. Really reach, stretch, belly buttons drawing in, we're strong. Couple more. By holding this weight, I'm starting to feel it in my arms as well. So good. Last 2. And last 1. When you are finished, slowly come on up to standing for our last round, starting with our squat to press. Again, we're going for that 10 to 12 rep range. So pick a weight that's appropriate for you. Meet me in the center. Weights are on top of your shoulders. Palms are facing each other. Chest is open. Knees are gonna track over our toes, and here we go. We're gonna start by shooting those hips straight back. Hips go back, powering up through the heels, all the way up, neutral shoulder press. Hips go back, drive. Exhaling on the way up. So good, power up, come on rock star. You got this, this is our last round for this circuit. We are strong, we are powerful, so good. Woo, hips are back. And drive, nice work. Finish strong, so good, knees are tracking over our toes. Woo, last two. Last one. Woo, way to go. All right, bent over row. Stand tall, roll those shoulders back and down. Lats are pulling back, hinging at our hips. Palms are facing each other here. So nice and narrow as we're coming in, pulling that weight back by our hips, squeezing our shoulder blades, and return. We're coming in nice and close. So good, rock star. Again, 10 to 12 here. Make sure you're breathing, soften in the knees. Spine is straight. Pull those elbows back and squeeze. And down. Squeeze, nice work. Couple more. Make sure you're breathing. You got this. Let's finish it out strong for 3 and 2 and 1. Bend your knees to place those weighted objects down. Last round of our crossbody mountain climber. 30 seconds. Again, you can be doing this on your elevated surface or down on your full plank. Reset the timer. Go and place those hands directly underneath your shoulders. Belly button is drawing in, no arch in the lower back. We're going diagonal to get the extra core, and here we go. Make sure you're breathing. Gaze is in between your fingertips. I have a pretty bad habit that I'm working on of not looking down at my knees during these type of movements. Nice work, keep going. Check in, make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. If you shifted, readjust. Keep going, we're halfway through. You got this, rock star, finish it out strong. We got 10 more seconds here. Woo! So good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. All right, full body roll up. You can grab the extra resistance if you would like. Again, totally optional. Go on, lie down on your back. Feet are nice and wide. Arms are straight up. And here we go. We're gonna nice and slow. Roll it up, reach out. Belly buttons in, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and controlled. Lower. Awesome job. Use your abs, rock star. Come on. Nice and slow. Woo! So good. Again, we're doing 10 to 12. Nice and controlled movements here. Using our abs. Think about that mind-muscle connection here. We're using our abdominals to really focus on using those abdominals to pull you back and lower you with control. So good. Couple more. All the way up. Woo. Let's do 2 more. Nice work, last one. Woo! Awesome job. When you are finished, gently come up to standing, grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna move into our second circuit here. Calm your breath, recollect yourself so you can give it your all. So good. All right, our next circuit is just as fun. We're starting with a nice reverse lunge. We're gonna be alternating. So since we're alternating our legs, we're gonna have a little bit higher of a rep range. So we're going for that 14 to 16 rep range. Gotta catch my breath still. So I'm gonna grab some weighted objects just to add in that extra resistance again. So when you're ready, grab your weighted objects and meet me standing nice and tall. We're gonna roll those shoulders back and down. We're gonna step back with one leg, Nice back so that our front knee is over our ankle. We're gonna power up through that front leg, right back up, switch it out. So that's 2, step it back. Nice 90 degrees, powering up through that front leg, and switch. That's 4. Make sure your shoulders are pulled back, they're on top of our hips. Chest is open, keep that gaze nice and straight, so your spine is nice and straight. And neutral, powering up through that front foot. When I'm powering up, I like to really think that I'm using my glute and putting my weight in my heel to press forward. Nice work here, step it back, and power. Reach it all the way back, nice 90 degrees, come up. Make sure you're breathing. Nice work, rock star. We're almost finished. We got 1 more on each side here. Step it back, power it up through that front leg. Last one. Woo! All right, bend your knees to place those weighted objects down. We are moving into push-ups. Again, we're going for that 10 to 12 rep range. Push-ups, we have a lot of different options here. I'm going to be starting on my elevated surface because I'm still working on these. You're welcome to be doing them in your full plank with 1 knee, 2 knees. However you like to do them, it's your workout, so show up and do what works for you. But we're going to start tall in our tall plank. Hands are underneath our shoulders. We're going to open up the elbows, open up the chest, lower all the way down, pushing up straight through those palms. Nice work right there. Really open, power. So good, so strong. Our body is strong and straight like a board. Our core is tight. We're leaning so that our chest is coming down first. We're nice and straight. Exhaling on the way up. So really open up the chest, feel the energy in your palms, powering you up. Nice work. 2 more. Ooh. Last one for me. So good. Finish up where you are at. And we're going to move into our next move, which is a skater tap. I love skaters. So we're going to do 30 seconds just to get our heart rate back and up. So we're going to start on one end of our mat. Coming down, we're going to reach all the way down. We're going to jump up and over and reach. When we're reaching, we're bending our knees and shooting our hips back. And the time starts now. We got 30 seconds. Nice and light on your feet. Tap it down. Shoot those hips back. You got this, rock star. So good. Make sure you're breathing during these cardio moves. Keep your knees bending. Nice work. Chest is open. Even though we're coming down with our arms, our chest is still open. Shoulders are pulled back. Nice work. We're almost done. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. All right, we're going to take it down to the floor. We've got another little core move, an upright bicycle. Woo! So you use this to try and catch your breath a little bit. So we have a lot of different options for this move as well. You can start by placing your arms behind you. Fingertips are facing forward towards your body. So go on and find a nice space in between your sit bones. And then take your belly button, you want to draw it in and up. So our core is nice and tight. So from here, you're going to pick those feet up. So we're balancing on our hip bones, using our hands for support. We're going to flex our feet. And we're going to extend one foot out and then switch like we're pedaling a bicycle here. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. So we're just going to breathe. If this feels pretty good, I'm going to invite you to let go with your hands. Really test your balance out and your core stability here. So good. We're just doing our upright bicycle. Breathing, belly button again, in and up. Good, make sure you're flexing those feet, nice and controlled. Finding your balance. So good, we got 10 more seconds here, finish strong. Good, keep flexing those feet. We got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, all right, 2 more rounds of that, Rockstar, we got this. So come on up to standing. We're starting with those alternating reverse lunges. Again, 14 to 16 is the rep range we're going for. So go on and grab your weighted objects. Meet me standing tall. Before we start, we're gonna roll those shoulders back and down, soft bend in our knees. And here we go, we're gonna step it back, Nice 90-degree angle, powering up through that front leg, switching it out every time. Inhale on the way down, exhale as we come up. So good. Good, focusing that we're pressing up, using our glutes, driving through our front heel. Woo! Nice work. Step it nice and far back. Chest is open. So good. Couple more, Rockstar. You got this. Powering it up. So good. Last two for me. Woo! So good. All right. When you're finished, go on and place those down. We have our push-ups. All right, I'm going to take it down again. You can still be doing them on your elevated surface. I'm going to come and do them on my knees. We're going for that 10 to 12 rep range here. So meet me in your tall plank position. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Nice and strong, straight like a board. So I don't want your hips shooting out. We're nice and straight, belly buttons drawing in. No arch in our lower back. And here we go. We're going to open up wide, press straight up. So good. Open up the chest, powering up through your palms. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you come up. Nice work, Rockstar. Breathe. Check in, make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. I just noticed mine were shifting. It's better to focus on your form than rush through it and not use proper form. Form is so important. So good, a couple more. Open, power up. I'm gonna do two more. Last one for me. Woo, finish up with yours. Then meet me back up to standing for our skater taps. Gotta shake my arms out. They're on fire, they're noodles. All right, skaters, again, bending at our knees, we're hinging at the hips, but our chest is still open. And here we go, jump it up and over, tap it down. It's only 30 seconds, you got this. Nice and light landings, soft on your feet. Just keep moving here. Nice work, Rockstar. So good, we're halfway through. You got this, finish it strong. Woo! Nice work, keep breathing. Chest is open, shoot those hips back. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, taking it down for our bicycle. Upright bicycle. Again, find that space in between your sit bones. Try and catch your breath. Belly button is drawing in and up. You can start with having your hands back to support you, or you can go right into it, testing out your balance. We got 30 seconds, so go on and flex those feet. And here we go. We're gonna extend one leg, then the other. So good. Nice work. Really strong core here. You got this. Keep breathing. Keep that chest open. If this feels pretty good, I'm gonna invite you to go and lift those arms all the way up. Try and get your biceps by your ears. Woo! Make sure your belly button is still drawing in and up and you're breathing. Really taking it up a level here. So good. Finding your balance. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Oh my goodness. All right, Rockstar, last and final round. So good. You're doing great. We're starting back at the top with our alternating reverse lunges. Again, 14 to 16 here. So go on and pick up your weighted objects. Big inhale. Shake it out, roll those shoulders back and down. Soften in the knees. And here we go. We're gonna really step it back. Nice 90-degree angle. Powering it up. Keep those shoulders on top of your hips. Core is tight. Power, you are strong. You've got this. Woo! Last and final round. Way to show up for yourself. Way to work hard. So good. Woo! Step it back. Power up. Nice work. Again, 14 to 16 here. Because we're alternating our legs. Nice work, Rockstar. Couple more. Finish the strong with me. Good, really powering up through that front leg. Last one on each side for me. Step it back, power up. Woo! All right, when you are finished, go on and bend your knees to place your weighted objects down. We have push-ups. All right, I'm gonna try a couple full push-ups. See how many I get without jeopardizing my form. Then I might take it to my knees. I invite you to do whatever modification you would like. If you are working on increasing your strength, go on and challenge yourself. See how you do. All right, here we go. We're doing 10 to 12. Hands are underneath your shoulders, belly button's drawing in. We're gonna open up the chest, pressing straight through our palms. Open, exhale, core is tight. We are strong, woo! Open, press it up. Nice work, Rockstar. Last time doing this, you got this. I'm gonna drop to my knees so I can finish these with correct form. So good. Core is tight. Really open up the chest, pressing straight up. Nice work. I'm gonna do 2 more here. Last one for me. Woo! All right. When you're finished with your reps, slowly find your way back up to standing for our skaters. Last and final round of those. So I'm gonna push that. Give myself a little bit more room. I was knocking it last time. All right, big inhale, catch your breath. Last round doing our skaters, so really give it your all. Bend your knees, hips shoot back, starting down here, and here we go, jump it up and over. Nice work. Light on your feet, make sure you're breathing, chest is open. So good, can you go a little higher? A little higher, let's go, come on, Rockstar, push yourself. All the way up and over, you got this. Way to show up. We're already halfway done. Last 10 seconds here, you can do it. Push through it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Meet me down on the mat for our last and final upright bicycle. Use this to kind of catch your breath. Again, you can jump into any modification that I have shown you already. 30 seconds. Whew. I gotta catch my breath. Belly button is drawing in and up. Find that space between your sit bones. Go ahead and lift those feet, flexing the feet, and here we go. So we're alternating, we're pedaling our bike, one at a time. I'm gonna try and lift my arms up, keeping my biceps by my ears, keeping that core engaged. Nice work. We are halfway through, finish this out strong. This is our last 15 seconds of our workout. We are right here. We got less than 10. Keep breathing. We got 5. We got 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Way to go, Rockstar. Woo. All right, grab some water. I'm going to invite you to do a couple big inhales with me just to kind of calm your breath. But grab some water. That was awesome. You rocked it. Woo. All right, go on and stand tall with me. We're gonna do a big inhale, sweeping our arms up and over. Big inhale, fill those lungs up. Hold it at the top, and big exhale, let it go. Let's do 2 more of those. Big inhale. Breathe in all that air. Your body just works so hard. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. Nice work, Rockstar. Big exhale. Thank you so much for being here. That was so great. You totally rocked it. I will see you next time. Bye.